see a lot of movement, but up ahead, there's a few different animals up there.
Hey, family.
So first up on the hill on the left is our bongos. And bongos are considered the ghosts of the forest because they are rarely seen, but I'm going to pull up a little bit so you can see both animals. So the other animal is kind of more in the open. That is a greater kudu. They are one of the tallest antelopes in Africa, getting about 55 inches tall at the shoulder. And the greater kudu, only the males have horns, so it looks like those are all females. But the bongos, all the male and the females have horns that are about 32 to 36 inches long. Now, if at any time you guys see an animal that we're completely about to pass that I haven't talked about yet, feel free to shout it out. I am actually driving, so I might not see every animal, but I would love to tell you guys about every animal we do see. So now we are coming along the Safi River, which is a great place to spot some hippos. Yes. Now, hippos spend the majority of their day in the water to keep cool from the sun.
Still Florida.
First on this island, these white birds. These are pink-backed pelicans. Whoa. They get their name from the colors their backs turn during mating season. They are colonial nesters, so nest in pairs of anywhere between 20 and 500 pairs total. And both the male and the females will help incubate the eggs for about 30 days. Now, hippos can actually hold their breath for about 5 to 8 minutes at a time. So sometimes they're in the deepest water, so we can't see them. But as we go along this bridge, we are coming up over some Nile crocodile. They are very strong and powerful predators. A single snap of their jaw will crush the bones of their prey. On average, they're about 16 feet long and 500 pounds. And their diet consists of mostly fish. However,
Coming up.
so there are a few different animals kind of far away, so as we get close to each one, I will talk about them.
So cool.
You see the giraffes, Croc? How pretty are those?
So yeah, all the giraffes that we're seeing, these are all Maasai giraffes. There are a few different types of giraffes. And I can tell that they're Maasai giraffes from their irregularly shaped patterns on their skin.
Hiding behind the tree.
And
Look how beautiful!
right here on the left, that is a spotted hyena. Now there's actually two of them. So there are a few misconceptions about hyenas. First, we need everyone to remain seated. Everybody needs to be seated. I will not be able to stop for any animals. If everyone does not sit down, please sit down. Okay, thank you. So there's a few misconceptions about hyenas. First is a lot of people go raft right here next to us.
That is so cool.
And way off in the grass is curved back horns. There's antelope lying down. Those are sable antelope. What's really cool and unique about them is during a fight or flight response, most animals will choose to flee, but they actually choose to fight. And right there in the middle on the right, these grayish animals, those are white-bearded wildebeest. Now it's really common to see them as a named after the people that first domesticated them. They are the only domesticated animal out here on the reserve. And while their horns look really massive and heavy, they're actually not as heavy as they look. They're actually hollow on the inside. That's right, that is a mandrill.
Aww.
Now mandrills are the largest monkeys in the world. It's kind of hard to see right now, but they have really bright red and blue markings on their faces, kind of picture like Rafiki. And those markings actually get more vibrant in color as they get excited. But they normally don't stray too far away from the rest of the herd, so we might get lucky and we can find them up ahead.
How beautiful.
but they're 2
And then you can
months.
see the animals.
So back into a hole with their tusks sticking out, and that's to warn off any predators.
Literally.
And they're actually really fast. They can run about 35 miles an hour. We're really lucky to be able to see them. They're actually extinct in the wild. The only place to see them is on reserves like this one. They were hunted to extinction for their coats. And those white rhinos, like I said, they're most likely seen as a crash. And you kind of notice they have really wide, broad-shaped mouths. That's to help graze the land for food. And these ostriches, if you look right next to them, there's some eggs on the ground. Now, ostriches are the 9 months without drinking any water. And their slight coat reflects the sun, so it helps keep it cool. But it does have a higher average body temperature